Alrighty, so here we go with part 3 of our video. So as you can see, I went over all of my lines already. So I got rid of some stuff, added some stuff. You can add or take, like I said before, it's up to you. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna need some white paint, white acrylic, I would say. This works really well. This is probably like $3 a container. It's very cheap, very affordable. You can find it at Walmart, anywhere you want. Believe it or not, all these other masterpieces I showed you before, including this baby, was all made with the cheapest, or should I say one of the cheapest quality paints, which is this one, which is very affordable and yet gives you some great results. So I recommend using this one if you're a beginner artist or intermediate. It's not bad at all. Good quality and a good price. So what we're gonna do is take our paint and we're gonna add into our palette. And I say palette because this is not a palette. That's what I use. You can use a little plastic label or anything you want to use, a cardboard, anything. Just something that you could work on. So all you're gonna do is pour some of this white paint, shake it up a little bit, and you're gonna pour a decent quantity, about that much, about a couple of ounces, on your palette. And then you're gonna take your brush, and it could be any size brush. I would probably say probably about a 1 inch, half an inch brush would do. So I'm gonna use the 1 inch brush right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and go over all the parts that are gonna be you're gonna color white. So including the dinosaur. Give it a nice coating. And as you can see, the reason why I asked you to use a marker was because now, Luna, stop. Get on. Here, come on, get on. And that's because when you go over it with this, you can see, okay, give me 1 second. All right, Luna, come on. You're ruining the show. Let's go. Whew, alrighty, cats. Can't live with them. Can't live without them. Alright, so you're gonna go over your dinosaur, or if you chose to make a Stegosaurus or T-Rex, whatever you chose to do, go over them with some white paint. Give it a nice thin layer. You don't have to do too much right now. As you can see, you might see a little bit of bluing on it right now. I think I didn't let my marker dry for long enough. But the good thing is, after this layer, the rest of them should be pretty nice and clear. You shouldn't have no blurry lines or anything. So you can see right through it. This is perfect right here. Because when you add your third layer, you still want to be able to see the lines, so you can go over it with the black paint and give it a nice coating. So I did a couple of changes on mine. I added some little details to the little guy. I got rid of the guy in the truck because I figured it wasn't going to look too good at the end. I added a couple of more little patches of grass, and why is there a bug right here? I don't know. Whoops. And added a cloud up here. So I'm going to go ahead and coat all of this stuff with white paint. Give it a nice thin coat. You don't have to worry about putting a thick layer right now. I mean, don't even worry about that. Just give it a nice little thin coat. Everything that's going to be white, which is going to be the objects, the solid objects, you want to make sure to cover them all up. Just like that. So we'll give them a good coating. Alrighty, nice, and this is looking really good actually. It's turning out a lot better than I expected. It's exceeding the expectations, which is good. And I made use of a couple of my mistakes. So you might notice I keep talking about mistakes a lot. Well, I'm an educator, and as an educator, I like to emphasize that our society, humanity actually itself, is obsessed with not making mistakes. But you know what? Mistakes are part of life. It's fine. It happens. That's why they're called mistakes. So I'm going to go ahead and completely finish coating all this painting. And I'm going to give it, I'd say 3 coats. So go over it once, let it dry. Acrylic dries pretty fast, about 15 to 30 minutes is dry. Come back, give it another coating, let it dry for another 15-30 minutes, then come back and give it another coating, give it a total of 3 coatings total. And after that, you should be ready to start going over with your black paint. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this up, and I will show you the results. So I would suggest you keep up the good work and go ahead and layer your picture so we can see the final results. Thank you.